right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we are now 3 days from the Worldwide Download Celebration. I almost said 2 right there, but that's incorrect. It's 3. We are 3 days away from the Worldwide Download Celebration. I'm really expecting this to be a very hype celebration. I think it's going to kick ass. We're going to make a prediction. We're going to say on October 1st, we'll be saying it was the best celebration in Dokkan history. That is my official statement. Now, the loading screen here, remember, the whole basis of these videos is we're kind of like hopping into events, and we're, you know, kind of like using characters from the login screen and stuff, or not login, but loading screen. So, I decided to actually use the support memory. He's in slot 7, of course, man. Oh my god. But we're using the support memory here. This was actually recently upgraded. Oh, here, well, yeah. Awesome. There we go. Okay. So now that the support memory will kick in right here. Again, this was just very recently upgraded, and it's actually pretty good, and it'll be pretty good for this fight too. This will give us a buff for the first 3 turns for a Bond of Parent and Child category allies. So we did run a full Bond of Parent and Child team, so we are going to be good to go. Now, in terms of the actual character we're going to use here, tomorrow's loading screen is from Cell, like Trunks fighting Cell. So I figured today would make a ton of sense if we have the Trunks that fights the androids. This was definitely a very cool LR that came out. What was this? This was in 2018 this guy came out. I do think that this could be a Dokkan Fest. Either a Dokkan Fest or an LR or something like that. I do think so. I don't think it'll be during this celebration. Only because I just don't see them going from, alright, we're doing Super in part 1. Okay, not really too good with orbs here. That sucks. Into, oh, we're going back to DBZ for part 1, or part 2. I don't really see that happening. I mean, we have had sort of similar examples of this happen in the past. Look at 2 years ago with the Namek SAGA Worldwide Download Celebration, where that is, you know, pretty much exactly what happened, right? We had part 1, which was the end of the arc. It was, you know, Namek, Goku, and Full Power Frieza. And then part 2 was, I mean, Krillin and Gohan, they're essentially from the Ginyu Force, sort of. Like that, like their fight against Goldo is kind of what that LR is based around. That's what like most of the animations are and stuff like that. So there's, you know, and then of course there's the Vegeta and Goku, which is, you know, more so like the beginning of the fight against Frieza. Well, more so like the middle, I guess. The middle, because it's like Vegeta, you know, dies and stuff like that. Although the Vegeta animations are from when he's fighting Captain Ginyu and Jace, right? It's like Vegeta does, okay, good. Thank you, frauds. Vegeta does do like some cool stuff against Frieza, but that LR, like, it doesn't actually use Vegeta's attacks from Frieza. It's using Vegeta's attacks against the Ginyu Force, which is funny. Alright, so, just like a dreadful start here. I mean, that 8th anniversary LR, I mean, you know, it could just happen. They could just get cooked. That's how that goes. Alright, what do I want to do here? We're definitely gonna, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Carnival Goku would get cooked. We're gonna need the 8th anniversary LR at the end back there. For sure. For sure. Alright, I need to make sure they can get a ton of ki as well. So, let's just do this. Yeah, okay. I actually have never double-checked that. Since they, like, added updates, I was curious if, auto would activate standbys, and it does not. If you click auto will activate, active skills, but it does not pop, standbys, apparently, still. I was curious about that. Because, again, I you know, realized that, auto doesn't pop, standbys a couple months ago, but like they've made a couple of changes, including like the skip button is now, it's all consolidated into one. They finally just got that on global. I've seen a lot of global players complaining about that. Like, I mean, my stance on it is more options is better. But I don't know, like, for me, it's not that tough to just click the 2 buttons, right? Like, you guys see, while I'm recording these videos all the time, I'm, like, kind of going back and forth with the buttons. Like, all right, now I'll you know, I'll make sure that the skip is off for this active skill. I'll now turn the skip on, right? Like, I find it just very easy to just toggle it. But yes, I mean, it would be much better if there was an active skill skip, an intro skip, a standby skip. They probably could do a revive skip as well, although I don't know. If they did a revive skip, that would probably include passive transformations as well, right? That could be good, because it would be any animations from the passive. That would probably also skip, whatchamacallit? That would also skip, like, counters and nullifications. Alright, now this Trunks, I'm looking at this situation right here. Remember that this Trunks is pretty bad. I mean, he Easy 8 in 2020. Like, this guy Easy 8 November 2nd of 2021. That's like, you know, a lot of those end of 2021 characters ended up just aging, like, in dog years instantly because of Red Zone. But this Trunks, he gets 3 key and 40% attack and defense for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow. What's our build here? Full crit. Wow. That bronze equip could be upgraded. A level 4 defense. We're gonna go. We have the buff is up, the active skill buff. Should we do the Spirit Bomb here? I guess there's no reason not to, huh? Yeah, let's go and pop this. Alright, we lost out on a couple of charges, but that's okay. We will be fine. Alright, let's hit this. That's going to get us some nice healing, which will be good. Alright, Trunks. 4 million. Not exactly good. That's with the support memory buff, too. Give us the crit, buddy. He does. Awesome. Oh, that's a KO screen on a free-to-play character. See, like, that could end up, like, turning into a really good KO screen on a premium character. They could literally just remake this unit, right? All right, now that's actually pretty meaningful, because that gives us 3 key and 40% attack and defense now for the rest of the fight, which is pretty good. Okay, so Vegeta and Trunks are sealed here. This is a little bit of a tricky turn. I feel like we could just die here. I need to make sure Kid Goku. Who are we aiming for? I guess there's no tech enemy. I don't know. Let's just go for 16, because 16 is the toughest enemy here, right? All right, there's 7 right there. Perfect. Let's hit this. And, yeah, Kid Goku gets his orbs. Perfect. Okay. Kid Goku getting his orbs means that I feel pretty comfortable about us. All right, this will do some damage to Vegeta and Trunks, obviously, but it's not going to be enough to kill us. 16 does hit pretty hard. Oh, I guess maybe 16 doesn't hit that hard. What is 16's damage? Wait a minute. Because Vegeta and Trunks... No, 16 can't be hitting that hard. If Vegeta and Trunks only took 100k right there, I don't think 16 hits that hard, actually. This is not a fight I've run very much as, like, a showcase fight and stuff like that, but... I mean, the thing is now, you know, we have quite a few red zones. So we do have quite a few fights against enemies of about this level. I really do wish that they would give us a little bit more, like, superclass enemy fights. Like, I mean, I hope that they're not really just going to go, like, all right, red zone is just for, like, opponents. Right? Like, because the Gammas are a red zone stage, 100% Jiren could be a red zone stage. I think Kefla could be like, those types of characters could be red zone stages, right? But I don't know, like, all right, not time for the Vegito red zone stage. Like, is it actually going to be, like, a blue zone for, like, that? I would be okay with that. I mean, sure, it's fine. But we do need to get, like, some super class red zones for sure. All right, 16. Oh, 16 is only doing 980. I thought 16, in my head, I thought he was more like, you know, 1.1, 1.2 million. No, 16 is not even doing... 16 raises his defense, too, by the way. Okay. Oh my god. We're gonna get Giga Charge Trunks. Well, as soon as the cord comes back. This is gonna be Trunks. This is such a good rotation for Trunks. Hello, cord. Thank you. Alright, we got Mega Charge Trunks coming up. We got his passive up. We're gonna be able to get the Father-Son Gallic Gun, huge buff. We're also gonna be able to get the very juicy support. This is gonna be Giga Charged free-to-play Trunks right here. Perfect.
元気をみんなの元気をくれこのままじゃオラ死ねねえんだ頼むぜカカロット俺に力をくれお前ら俺は諦めない絶対にこの通りだトランクス俺の力よこの世界の人間の盾になれみんなの願いをこの一撃に込めるスピアジク人間の底力を侮るなよ食らえギャリックホートランクスやったなはい
Alright, let's see what Trunks can give us on this turn. The extra defense and the huge support attack. We're going to have a lot of links activated too. Let's see. So his link set, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Cold Judgment, Messenger from the Future, Dismal Future, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. So we have quite a few links activated. It's up to 200k defense. Let's see. He gets 30% defense on his 12 key. He doesn't get defense on his 18 key. That is problematic. He does get 40% attack and defense on super attack, and he does get 40% attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies. It's one of the reasons I actually picked this fight right here, and not the new Dismal Future fight, is because the Dismal Future fight against Future 17 and 18, you actually never fight multiple enemies at once in that red zone stage, right? It's like you fight 18 alone, 17 alone, and then it's the Future 17 and 18 card, which is just one character. So you're never actually fighting multiple units in that fight. So that's why I just went to the 16, 17, 18 fight instead. Because it's just going to be better suited for Trunks to get a lot of his abilities. I mean, we could see what our boy is cooking up, right? Again, remember, these countdown videos, I mean, we have the support memory up, and we're, kind of using Trunks, but, like, we're not... This is not like, okay, balls to the wall, we must no item this, or we have to, perfectly see what Trunks is doing. This is more so meant to just be fun. Trunks is going to get hit a couple of times right here. I would prefer if Trunks doesn't die to these normals, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Trunks kills 16. 85k. Okay. 85k. And he does that. Yeah, it might be time for the full dodge build for old Trunksu.
Maだ死ねねえなおめえをやっつけるまではな宇宙のみんなオラに元気を分けてくれサンキュー宇宙のみんな行くぜエイヤー
Alrighty. Surely we'll be able to finish this off, right? Do we drop the Spirit Bomb here? Again? Interesting. Wait, why? They hit 18. Why did Vegeta hit 18 with the Spirit Bomb, actually? Okay, I'm actually not sure. Okay, whatever. Are we going to do the Spirit Bomb right here? I think we should, huh? Let's just drop another Spirit Bomb. Sure, whatever. We're having fun. We're dropping bombs left and right.
Thank you. く頑張った。またな。
Nice. All right. Yeah, this was a fun little video. We got a lot of goofiness did happen in this one. So I think we're probably going to finish 17 out on this turn right here. Probably. So there we go. Yeah, that Trunks, I mean, he obviously has aged quite a bit. You know, he was an okay, kind of okay. I remember, like being annoyed even when this guy came out that he didn't get defense on his 18 key, right? Like, that was, like, a huge bummer. And then, you know, it's like, oh, that was annoying. And then they drop Red Zone, like, 2 months later, completely annihilating any chance that this Trunks has of any sort of viability whatsoever, right? I do think that it would be ridiculously fun if we would actually manage to get this guy to get like a strong Dokkan Fest. Strong Dokkan Fest or a strong LR. One of them, I think, would really actually be super fun for this Trunks. He definitely, to me, is, I think, a character that is like very like deserving, and it would be very fun to see this AGL Trunks. Like that moment when he finishes off the androids is pretty cool. They could, I mean, they could even get, like, very interesting creative with it, right? Like, a standby, like, I don't know, like, sort of like costume change into the Trunks that finishes off Cell. Like, you could almost make, like, a unit that has a lot of stuff from both of those fights, right? 17 and 18, and, of course, the fight against Cell. So, let me know what you guys think. Again, we are 3 days away. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.